November 18th, 1980. LeeAnn and I were in our first semester of college, attending NFJC in Madison. Papa liked to call my alma mater MIT, the Madison Institute of Technology. He was funny. It was my 18th birthday, and LeeAnn and I had hurried out of our last class of the day in order to get on the road to Gainesville. We had tickets to see Pat Benatar in the Florida gym that evening. LeeAnn was at the wheel, driving Leesa's big old maroon Mercury Cougar. Leesa was not with us, and I don't remember why we had her car, but LeeAnn and I both remember what happened vividly, and neither one of us ever trusted that car again. We were riding down Highway 14, headed south, both of us excited about our trip. LeeAnn set the cruise control at 55, fast enough to make time, but slow enough to take the curves and the hills. We were talking like we always do, when I looked out my window and noticed that the trees passing by were a blur. At first it didn't alarm me, but suddenly it seemed like we were on a bullet train. I calmly asked LeeAnn why the trees were passing by so fast, but by that time she had her hands full. She'd looked down at the speedometer, and it was wrapped all the way around, back to 0. And it was making a sound like a cat. Meow, meow. We came to realize afterwards that after she had set the cruise control, it had stuck and done nothing but accelerate steadily, unbeknownst to us. About the time I mentioned the blurry trees was when she had started wondering why she was having to hang on to those curves so hard. When she tried turning off the cruise control on the steering wheel, nothing happened. But her Joe Hardy safety training kicked in, and she tapped the brakes a couple of times to disengage the cruise control, and the car began to slow. There's nothing like going fast to get your blood pumping. Slowing down to 50 was like stepping off a roller coaster. We made it to Gainesville on time, and we heard Miss Benatar belt out, "Hit me with your best shot," among other favorites, at the Florida gym, otherwise known as Alligator Alley, that night. Then we got a room at Gainesville's own Bambi Motel, ordered a pizza, and burned a few. We tootled around Gainesville the next day in Leesa's Cougar, but never again did we engage that cruise control. LeeAnn's NFJC art scholarship ran out at the end of the semester, and she went on to school in Gainesville that January and left me to continue my studies at MIT, where I learned, among other things, how to write a descriptive essay by the late, great Miss Fanny Walton. To be continued. Get you back on your feet again. Hit me with your best shot.